What up, it's Buddah Bless This Beat. I just skipped class with the progress report.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd. This is a new episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report. Man, I got Buddah Bless This Beat in the building. What's good?
Yes, sir. What's up? Well, thank y'all for having me.
For sure, man. First, I got a triple salute to you. Because of you, I got my Keyshia Cole, The Way It Is CD signed and autographed.
Oh, that was you.
It was me.
Oh, yeah. You
It
came to
was
me. You
me,
was like,
man.
yeah, I didn't know. Okay, cool.
But
Okay.
you know what's crazy? In that moment, I didn't realize it was you.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? Because
yeah.
I'm like, damn, I wasn't putting two and two together. Even when you said your name, I'm partially fucking deaf.
Because you just want that CD sign.
But that too, my nigga. But I didn't hear you. Had I like heard you say this is Buddah Bless This Beat, I would have been like, what?
Yeah,
I didn't pay attention.
You follow me though.
Yeah.
You said something. Yeah.
Because I mean, you know, I've always been just a student of the game, and I came in the game with much love and respect for the producer. Y'all are the heart and soul of this shit.
Yeah, nah, thank you.
For sure. So, first of all, talk about serving dual roles. Like, why was you even heard DJ? How you're a DJ, but you know what happened? How did that happen?
I got into like just different parts of my career instead of just making beats. I've been wanting to do different things, you know, to keep my career fun, work fun. I've been like doing DJ sets and putting out my own singles and stuff like that. So Smooth, one of her managers, he hit me up. He was like, Keyshia doing Invest Fest. Like, I see you want it, because I kind of just start advertising that I know how to spin. And he seen that. That's my boy. He just threw me in there. Like,
Real nigga shit.
It wasn't even about no money for me. I just wanted to, the opportunity. And my first DJ like gig for an event was Keyshia Cole. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty cool. That was pretty good.
That's hard. That's hard, man. Well, salute to you, and thank you again for getting my CD signed. That was hard.
And it was really her who signed it.
I believe it, my name. I'm like, you sure you ain't go back there?
I don't keep markers on me.
Nah, I got you. Nah, that was hard. That was hard. So, where are you from originally? Like, and when did you first get into music?
I was born in Long Island, New York, but I was raised in Stone Mountain, like from like 6, 7 years old. I'm a Stone Mountain East Side nigga.
You are.
You know what I'm saying? So,
at that point.
Yeah.
At that point.
So Stone Mountain East Side, Stevenson High School, Stevenson, elementary, Alpha Road, you know what I'm saying, type thing.
Okay. Well, period. Like, at what point did you get into music though and figure that you wanted to be in it?
It started in church, like just playing the keys in church. My brother was a drummer and stuff like that. Then my aunt married my uncle, and my uncle's a producer. I was probably like 7th grade, 8th grade, whatever age you are at that time. And I just picked it up there and never let it go.
Respect, man.
Yeah.
Who was some artists, like some first artists to believe in you early on? Because with you being in Atlanta, Stone Mountain, I mean, who was some artists?
Travis Porter, because they was from just around the same area, and I ended up getting around them. Strapped the Fool.
Hell yeah.
He was the first artist to make me feel like, not even like, I always knew I could do it, but then they were so hot, and he was like, oh yeah, your beat's hard, come, you know what I'm saying? And BRS Kash too. He wasn't.
Salute to BRS Kash.
He wasn't. It's BRS Kash is Strap's first cousin. Like, they're like actual cousins. Yeah, they're actual cousins.
Okay. You told me some shit then. Okay.
Right. So he had me around them, and it just ended up growing. That how I ended up around Street is X. That's how I ended up around. I grew into a relationship with DJ Issa, who was 2 Chainz DJ. Then I ended up to me getting the 2 Chainz. That ended up for me to getting my first song with 2 Chainz and Drake. So it's like
crazy.
Everything just built off that.
First song with 2 Chainz and Drake is crazy.
Yeah. You got Drake on your shit. All you gotta do is what you're supposed to do after.
What? So, okay. So I do want you to, of course, name drop a couple of records that you're most proudest of producing and your best memories. And that could be one of them as well, too, if it is.
Yeah. Of course, Big Amount. That was definitely one of the one that started me off. Also, my next record, Migos with Call Casting, because that just made me feel like, oh, I'm here to stay. Heat with Chris Brown and Gunna, that's my biggest song to date.
Crazy.
Out West is my most paying song to date because of sync license and went to Fortnite and all that. And Make No Sense with NBA Youngboy. That's not my biggest selling record, but it got me the most. Most people was like, I need beats like that. It was my biggest culturally, it was my biggest song. So that like Make No Sense brought me a lot of like, I need that. So like people came to me looking for a sound, they came looking for that. They ain't came looking for heat. They ain't come looking for, I need something like Out West. They came looking for that, like YB. And also the Kodak, when he did Senseless, a spinoff of like them two, Senseless and Make No Sense, brought me a lot of work where it's like, I need that. Because
Amen.
the cult following Kodak and YB have.
Amen, man, and salute to you, man. You should definitely be proud of yourself. That's some big shit. Because one thing about it, when we hear that tag, we know what's going on. Yeah. So can you talk about how did you come up with that tagline, Buddah Bless This Beat?
My middle name is Buddah. Like, it's on my birth certificate.
Really?
Yeah. And so my uncle, he's the one who got me into producing. He always used to say Buddah Bless. He used to always just say Buddah Bless. And I think back then, like on the 90s shit, it was like some weed type shit. Like Buddah Bless. I don't know, whatever it came from. But when I was making the tag, I just Buddah Bless This Beat. Like, bless the beat type thing. And I had this girl go say it, and it just stuck.
Yeah. Respect, man. How does it feel when, like, or what makes you most proud? Like, is it when you hearing a record on the radio, when you seeing it, like, perform? What makes you most proud?
The money I get from it to be able to take care of my 5 kids, like, cause I know.
You got 5 kids?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was nutting up early. I know people who do have big records, whether they're in bad contracts or bad situations, to where it's like you have the records, but you don't see the money to where you can feed your family and like make this a lifestyle. Or everything. That's where I get the gratification from. Where like I know broke people with Grammys.
Man, for real, it's a thing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like just being able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just the things I'm able to. I'm starting to get into entrepreneurship now.
Amen.
Buying the lounge. Right now, I got a medical marijuana thing coming out.
Okay.
I got a few houses to where I took the money from that and you build generational wealth. That's what made me feel good. Like, I wouldn't feel good. I know people in bad contracts or bad deals or sign bad things to where they hear their song everywhere and they not getting $1 off that.
Shit gotta hurt.
You know what I'm saying? So.
That's real shit, and I'm glad you brought that up, just that perspective, because like I said, I fuck with the producer, so I do want you to just, you definitely gave out a lot of game, but what would you say, like, what happens when you actually get a big placement? Like, what's the steps to take?
When you get a big placement, it's really like acting like you didn't get a big placement. It's like still staying there like hungry and starving. I've seen a lot of people get a big record and they start feeling themselves, or start getting the big head, or start I don't want to cuss. Start crapping on the people who helped them get there.
You can cuss if you want.
It's still I don't want to.
Okay, well, good for you.
I got 5 kids. Yeah, I gotta be an example. No, but you start just like people they start feeling themselves, start biting the hand that feed them, start doing stuff like that, and I've seen people. Even people that I help, like producers I sign, you get them a record and they feel like they did it. They feel like, I did that, or I'm the big homie. They start resenting the big homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my big homie will always be T-Money. You know what I'm saying? He will always be my big homie. I don't care how much money I make. I don't care if I make more money than him. Like, when I ain't have nothing, when I wasn't ish, you know what I'm saying? He was the one who put me in a position. He the one who paid for the studio. He the one, paid my rent so I could, you know what I'm saying, just
real nigga shit.
You know what I'm saying? Do my beats and everything I got. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever go on with that, like just respecting you. Like, me, my position, my big homie, where it's like, you know what I'm saying? He did that. You know what I'm saying? So.
I think that's a great lesson. I think that's real. I think a lot of times that happens all the time, especially in this game.
It happens quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like, and I learned that from, I guess, me being the big homie and having, and it's like it's weird. It's like you help people out. They start, I don't know, when they can't start being the guy in the room on their own time. And it's just like they start to resent you for being like, when I go back to my neighborhood or I go back to my saying, I'm the guy, but around him, he's the guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Drake will never surpass Lil Wayne in that sense. Drake has never even tried to say oh, I'm bigger than Wayne. He always the greatest of all time.
Absolutely.
He always pay that homage to where,
Straight up, that's how it should be.
Right.
What's your thoughts on just like AI and stuff like that when it comes to the future of music and producing as a whole?
I know people get into it where it's like, oh, AI, and you taking away jobs because you could just type into something, a prompt, and you could do all that. But it's like, Quincy Jones can't say the same thing about a beat machine. Because when he came and made Thriller, he had a string section, he had a horn section, he had the drum section, he had different things, like to where it's 30 to 40 people in this room to make a track, to where technology put everything in this box, then you have 16 pads that you could push and the sound come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, like, life itself is like, it's to make everything easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the progression of life itself. We get smarter, we figure out new things, we learn new things to make life itself easier. If not, we still would be riding horses instead of driving cars.
Straight up. Right. Nah, that's real. That's definitely a realistic.
Yeah, it's like you could look at it as a music thing, like just so shorten it to a music thing, or you could look at it as a world thing, like the progression of life itself.
Right.
Like, I was riding through here, I just saw a car with nobody in it.
Man, that should be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like oh, you're replacing human jobs, and I feel that, but
yeah,
as humans, we'll adjust to where we can learn to make it our own.
That's real. That's real. That's a very mature look at it.
You got to, or be stuck.
Yeah, no, that's real shit.
I ain't never want to be whereas like, back in my day, we used to have to get on my beat machine, and it wasn't all this typing and you know what I'm saying? So
type
like,
shit.
You can't do that. It could work, but I don't never want to be the old nigga. Whereas I said nigga, you don't never want to be the old guy.
Yeah.
Whereas like, you know, like
facts.
You know what I'm saying? I got a 15-year-old son, and the way he gets stuff done, because he's starting to produce too. It's like the way he gets stuff done is way different. I'm not finna be like, you're doing it wrong.
Right.
Different, and I better get on the way before I get left.
I love that. I love that. That's good. So with having 5 kids, how do you balance everything? And like, do y'all like, are y'all close? Like, do they all get together? Like,
yeah,
you know?
3 of my children live in Arizona. They come Christmas breaks. They come summers, winter breaks. You know, different stuff like that we arrangement I have with their mom. 2 of them live at home with me. But managing that is seamless when you just so into it, and you you love them, you care about stuff like that. I hate the Arizona to Atlanta relationship. I hate Arizona, period. Probably because they there and it's just, you get 112 degrees. But
hot as fuck.
Yeah, but it's like it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I get to do what I love, like, and the thing, like the job I have and the money I make from it permits a lot of time for me to be able to go fly to Arizona for a birthday. Yeah. Or, to do different things. Or like I just went on, like last week, my son had a field trip. Like my mom, growing up, she had to work 8 to 5, 8 to 6. So where she couldn't come on my class field trip because she got to get, but I have the space and the free time. That's one of the biggest blessings about my career. I have the space and time to be like, I'm going to my son's field trip to Washington Farms. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Yeah.
And well, I definitely love that you're there from, and you are being very intentful, intentional. You know what I mean? I respect that, man.
Oh my gosh.
I respect that. So, question, man, about Kodak. Is Kodak really like that, or do he be putting on a persona for the fans? What is it?
That man put on. I've never been around him in this. It's like he knows when the camera on. Like, straight up.
Okay.
Like he know when I just be 100. I've never been around him and be like, that nigga crazy. Or I said nigga again. I've never been around him where it's like, yo, what's up with Holmes? Like, he's very aware. He's very, you know what I'm saying? He's very intentional. You know what I'm saying? So when the camera come on, he know it's gonna get clicks.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, it's not like you just be around him and he wiping boogers on people.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's very aware.
And I'm happy to hear
with
that.
all the same substances that he put into his body and wherever you want to call it, he's very aware.
Good. And I'm happy to hear that, because that's what I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So good.
And I'm not just sugarcoating because it's my boy.
Nah, I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. So, man, we got this upcoming debut project, man, Buddah Bless The Streets.
Yep.
So, typically with producers usually be like, out the way. Mm-hmm. So what made you decide to step into that spotlight? You telling your story, and why is the time now for this album?
I got tired of being called a famous ghost.
Ooh.
I got tired of like I heard that maybe like 2 or 3 times. It's like, you Buddah? Bruh, I didn't know what you looked like. That I always heard the tag, but I ain't never put the face with the tag.
Yeah.
And I was cool with just, I got my bread, right? Cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different part of my career. And I'm not really the shy person for me to like start. It's different things that come with having a face. One, putting artists on, putting producers on, brand endorsements, different stuff like that. More placements, because it's like your face is just like, I saw him here, I saw him there. It's like, I need to also doing content and reminding folks. Like I did a beat breakdown of like I'm not on like even on a platform. I had my content guy set up cameras in my house, and I did a beat breakdown of Heat, and it's like so much stuff, like so many people DMing me like, bro, we need to work from a record I did in 2018-19, and it's like this is like an information see you do type era, to where, you know, I grew up just having to be in the streets with CDs and laptops, but it's just like so that it makes it fun for me too, because it's like something I haven't done. And it's like, you know, getting placements, it always feel good, getting big records always feel good, but it's like, what haven't I done? You know, to where it's like I can do this and it's something new and it makes sense.
Respect. Do we got a release date for the album?
I wanted it to drop around my birthday. My birthday is February 8th.
Okay.
That's Super Bowl day, so maybe like before that.
Yeah.
But that had to get pushed back because me and Kodak is working on like a Buddah Kodak album. So kind of like how Metro and Savage Mode, or Future and
Time for that.
Beast Mode, how Future and Zay did. So I'm kind of focusing my efforts on the Kodak album right now.
Gotcha.
He got, you know, I think it's his last album before he get out of his commitment with his label.
Okay.
So I've been really focused. I've been flying back and forth from Miami for the last 2 months. And his album just dropped too.
Yeah.
Just Getting Started. Y'all go get that. It's a great album.
For sure.
Well, I've been focusing on that to where I'm building my records. You know, like the 2 records that I got out, I got the D-Lo record, D-Lo, Big Sean, and 2 Chainz record. Then I had the Kodak record, the Owe Me song. I got other stuff. I'm not gonna say who. Some big stuff. Say shit. To where I'm building my album on the low. Really though, the different songs y'all hear me, like the different artists that come out, like just say they album that's not a part of my album. Most of the artists that I do have records with for my album is artists that I worked with, because it's like
it makes sense.
Yeah, it's because it's like it makes sense mechanically, like sonically,
of course.
But business wise, it's like, boom, I did this beat on your album. Don't give me my $30,000-$40,000. Give me this verse, or give me that other song we did that you didn't put on your album.
That
so
part.
It's just a swap, to where it makes it easier, to where I'm not reaching in my pocket and they're not reaching in theirs either.
Exactly, and I hope all producers that's listening to this interview heard that shit, because facts. I had Keno Beats up here not too long ago, and I just love, you know, established producers when y'all give game, because that was a gem right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's barter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a gem.
You got a little leverage when you got the single on somebody's album, and
Facts.
it's like they want to put this money towards the video, and they be like, hey, I don't need no money.
Yeah.
I need that song though, and it's free, and it's more emotion for y'all to be able to. I'm not actually. It ain't like I'm just from the street. I have a track record to where it makes sense for you to stand next to me.
That part, man. And yeah, man, I'm big on branding too. I love that your name is on these singles. You know what I'm saying? That's big. So salute, my nigga. Salute.
Thank you.
So my last question for this particular episode, I ask all our guests to define our keyword progress. So what does our keyword progress mean to Buddah?
Progress is being better than you was yesterday. That could be in aspects in your career. That could be in like mentally. That could be anything, like better than I was yesterday, making better decisions than you made yesterday, or working harder than you did yesterday, or thinking better than you did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So progression is like, it may be small steps, but it's all towards
that greater good.
You know what I'm saying? To the end goal, or you want, or to the goals you know what I'm saying, want to meet.
Respect, man. Well,
shout out progress report. This is skip class.
Yeah.
Because I definitely didn't graduate high school for skipping class.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Hey, man, well, look at you now, man.
Yeah, right.
Yes, sir. Well, Buddah, man, this was dope, man. You are a very intelligent dude, and I feel like we can have many dope, you know, discussions and conversations.
Nah, thank you. And seeing like you being the one I got the CD signed
yeah,
for,
man. Thank you again for that.
That made me smile, because
for sure.
Like, hey, he was like, I forgot about that. But the fact that it touched somebody to where you like, I
Yeah,
remember you did that.
I would never forget that because it's like what's crazy when I posted the video. One of my peoples was like, that's Buddah Bless, right? I was like, nah, like so that's the only reason because I can't fucking hear. So even when I'm like going through editing, I couldn't hear because the audio was kind of bad. But my peoples told me, and that's what made me hit you up. Like, bro, I didn't even know that was you.
Yeah, you did me. Nah, respect is
did.
respect though. See, but that's the thing. That's why I'm in front of this camera mode. That's why I'm doing my videos.
Absolutely.
So you know the face to where it's like, huh?
Ain't no question.
Ain't no question.
That part, man. Well, much continued success to you, Buddah.
The Progress Report.